Hey everybody, KC here. So I'm recording this on Saturday and we have survived the snowstorm. We actually did not get that much snow where I live. Although man, the winds were howling. It was like 40, 45 miles an hour, the wind gusts. Anyway, last night we were sitting around the fireplace having a libation and we were playing a game. And this is a game called Matching Talent. I'd never heard of this before, although my wife and my daughter and my son had played it before. And it's kind of an interesting game. So what happens is you pull a card and there's a series of patterns, right? That shows you, there are triangles and crosses and circles and things like that. And then what happens is everybody gets the same set of blocks, okay? Up to 4 people can play, numbered 1 through 5, and each one has identical shapes and colors, whether it's a triangle or a square, a star, whatever it happens to be. And the idea is when you pull a card that gives you a specific pattern, everybody has to race to see which person can get it done first. Now, full disclosure, I was really bad at this game. I just kept getting beaten. Hi there, what are you doing? Anyway, I was really bad at this game. Got beaten all the time. What was interesting, and the reason I want to tell you about it, is there's actually a pretty good metaphor for here for how to run a business. Because it ends up that when my son plays the game, he sees the numbers and he's able to kind of memorize and figure out which are the patterns. My daughter sees the colors and is able to make it work faster that way. Mrs. Content Guy and I, we actually see the shapes. And it's interesting because the lesson here is that everybody sees things differently. And it seems to me that when you're a business leader, it's important to remember that not everybody sees the numbers, not everybody sees the shapes, and not everybody sees the colors. People see things differently. And that's an important thing that you have to think about as you're managing and leading people. It can be a challenge, but it can also be an opportunity, because if you start to be able to deal with people and help them by seeing things the way they're seeing them, you can be a much better manager and a much better leader. I learned it the hard way by finding out I can't play a game that's actually good for 5-year-olds. But if you're a manager, you're a leader, this is the kind of thing that you need to know. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning, and as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.